Hola chicos, buenos días. Hoy es miércoles 25 de marzo 2020. Hoy vamos a hablar del pasado. So the title for today's lesson is How to Talk About the Past in Español. There are two main past tense that are covered in Spanish too, el pretérito y el imperfecto. Hoy vamos a comenzar con el pretérito. I have come up with an amazing acronym to help you remember when to use each one. The acronym for el pretérito es cafés, which means cafes or coffees. So the C stands for an action that is completed in the past. A, an action that interrupts. F, focus on beginning or end. E is for enclosed amount of time. And S is for specific number of times or a series of events. An example for C, a completed past action. Tomé mi café esta mañana. Mi café se derramó esta mañana. So I was drinking my coffee, or I drank my coffee, and then it spilled. Se derramó. Also, an interrupting action could be my change in mood. So I was happy because I had my coffee, it spilled, and then I became sad. A focus on the beginning or end. A focus on the beginning could be me desperté y tomé mi café a las 6 de la mañana. Mi café se acabó cuando se derramó. My coffee finished when it spilled. E is for an enclosed amount of time. So this could be yo estudié ayer por 2 horas. I studied yesterday for 2 hours. A specific number of times could be yo fui a Starbucks 3 veces la semana pasada. I went to Starbucks 3 times last week. A specific day, el sábado pasado, last Saturday. So we're going to look and see which of these pictures and representations of situations can go with each letter. So C, a completed past action. Esta mañana tomé mi café. This morning I drank my coffee. So it's an action that I did in the past. It's done. It's over with. Mi café se derramó. My coffee spilled. Something that happened in the past has a definite beginning, definite end. It is finished. Mi estado mental cambió. My mental state changed. Me puse triste o frustrada. I became sad or frustrated after my coffee spilled. Estudié ayer. I studied yesterday. So I'm done studying. I studied yesterday. El sábado pasado, yo fui de compras con mis amigas. Last Saturday, I went shopping with my friends. It's something that happened in the past. Now let's look at A, an action that interrupts. So this is the coffee spilling. Se derramó mi café. And also, when there's a focus on a change in mental state, you will also use the preterite. So me puse triste means I became sad. Focus on beginning and focus on end. Focus on beginning of drinking my coffee. Me desperté a las 6. Next, we're on E for an enclosed amount of time. Estudié por 2 horas. Fui a Starbucks 2 veces la semana pasada. Series of events could refer back to all of these events. Primero, me desperté. Después, tomé mi café. Luego, se derramó mi café. Y por fin, me puse muy triste. So, el sábado pasado, nosotros fuimos de compras. Last Saturday, we went shopping. So hopefully that gives you a good idea of when we use the preterite. It's a little bit confusing because in English, we really just have one past tense. In Spanish, there are several. This one is more focused on things that are specific and not general. The other past tense that we've reviewed, there'll be another video about that, but that is called el imperfecto. And that one is a more general past tense, and it talks about things that happened many times, whereas the preterito focuses on single individual events that happened in the past. So now we're going to look at the conjugations. Remember, conjugation is just a fancy word for taking the infinitive, the root word, and changing it so that it matches the subject, whoever it is that we're talking about. So if I'm talking about myself, tomar is to take or to drink. So what I'm going to do, remember the first step is to take off the last two letters and add the appropriate ending. In this case, the ending is e. Yo tomé. For tú, the ending is haste. So you're adding haste. So you're adding haste to the infinitive, the root of the infinitive, which is tom. So yo tomé, tú tomaste, él, ella, usted tomó, nosotros tomamos. And you'll notice here that this conjugation is actually the same as the present tense. So for AR verbs, present and preterito have the same conjugations. Now, vosotros is hasteis. So vosotros tomasteis. And a trick that I learned about vosotros, because it looks a little bit confusing if you just look at it and try to remember it. Basically, vosotros is always going to be whatever the tú form is, just tomaste, and then you add is, is. So si tomaste, tomaste is. The last conjugation for ellos, ellas, and ustedes is aron. So it's tomaron. Muy bien. So you have tomé, tomaste, tomó, tomamos, tomasteis, tomaron. So it's always a good idea to memorize the endings so that when you are talking about something in the past tense, you can remember the difference between yo tomo, which is I drink, and yo tomé, I drink. Okay, we're going to take a look at another example. Estudiar. So based on these endings right here, haste, o, amos, hasteis, aron, let's go ahead and apply that to the verb estudiar. What would the yo form be for estudiar? You know that in the present tense, yo estudio, I study. So I studied would be estudié. Muy bien. Tú estudiaste. Él, ella, or usted estudió. Remember, nosotros is the same as the present tense. So nosotros estudiamos. Let's see if you were paying attention. What is the trick to remember the vosotros? It's the tú form plus is. So vosotros estudiasteis. And the last one, you remember the ending, it's aron. So ellos, ellas, ustedes estudiaron. Ellos estudiaron por 2 horas en el café. For the last one, go ahead and pause the video and write this one down. Cambiar is to change. So, me cambié de estado mental. My mental state changed, remember, porque mi café se derramó. And go ahead and write out the conjugations for cambiar. When you're finished, press play and check your work. Okay, muy bien. Yo cambié. Tú cambiaste. Él cambió. Nosotros cambiamos. Vosotros cambiasteis. Ellos cambiaron. So again, just to review the endings one more time, for AR is haste, o, amos, hasteis, aron.
Okay, chicos, eso es todo para hoy. That's it for today. This lesson is going to be broken up into 2 parts, parte A, parte B. So this is parte A. So you should have learned when we use the preterito and the regular conjugations for AR verbs. Hasta mañana.